We have now reached 52 episodes of the show Too Long Didn't Scroll, where you can take a quick listen to find out whatever happened from the previous day without having to look through your newsfeed. Find us on platforms like YouTube and most podcast apps to obtain a quickly listenable audio show to get your daily news fix. With that out of the way, we now dive into the events of March the 12th of 2023. We start the events of the 12th in the country of Syria, where a brutal civil war has raged on since 2011, after the country was split in two between the officially recognized Syrian Arab Republic, supported by countries like Russia and Iran, the Syrian interim government, supported by countries like Turkey, and the autonomous administration of North and East Syria by much of the Western world. Terrorist organizations like Al-Qaeda and ISIS have also participated. Iran's presence in Syria has particularly drawn the anger of Israel, who views Iranian presence in the region as a security threat, and has worked to dismantle Iranian infrastructure and disrupt Iranian military movements throughout the course of the war through airstrikes, drone attacks, and more. As of today, another such attack on what they believe to be Iranian center has occurred in the form of an airstrike on a weapons factory in Syria's Hama governorate. The strike killed one Syrian soldier and two militants believed to be working with Iranian forces. Syria has expressed its anger at Israel's continued strikes on its own territory, stating they are blatant acts of aggression, while Israeli forces continue to refuse to comment. Moving on over to the country of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the DRC government continues to struggle in the Kivu conflict, as DRC forces take on rebels of the M23 movement, take part in occasional spats with rival Rwanda, and also fight off various other militia and rebel groups, including those aligned with the Islamic State or ISIS. As violence rages throughout the eastern Congo, today an attack has occurred in the form of violence on various civilian sites throughout Kirindera and North Kivu. Such Islamist insurgents aligned with the banner of the so-called Allied Democratic Forces, according to a local resident, looted and set fire to a hospital and hotel and killed and kidnapped several residents. As of now, reports stand at 19 having been killed in this recent attack as DRC forces continue to struggle against Eastern rebels, and the conflict has directly claimed the lives of tens of thousands of people and displaced over 1 million. Heading on over to New York City in the United States of America, it appears the effects of a recent series of bank collapses will continue. Such collapses began in earnest with the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank, leaving behind $209 billion in assets mere days ago, followed by the Silvergate Bank. Such collapses constituted the second largest in American history and the largest collapse since the 2008 financial crisis. It appears that this situation has yet to wrap up. As of today, the Signature Bank, based in New York, was forced to shutter operations by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation in the wake of a mass bank run by clients on their deposits, leaving behind even more billions upon billions of dollars. Signature's collapse is similar to Silvergate's, in that both banks invested heavily into cryptocurrency before its decline. Signature's collapse also marks the third largest banking collapse in American history, right after Silicon Valley just days earlier. And it appears that this string of collapses may yet continue, as experts note client problems with banks like First Republic, Western Corporation, and Wells Fargo. In other news, the film Everything Everywhere All at Once has won 7 Oscar awards at the 95th Academy Awards, including Best Picture, while Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio has won Best Animated Feature. Saudi Arabia's government has also announced the formal launch of Riyadh Air to be the country's newest and second flag carrier airline, running alongside current airline Saudia, to be based out of the Saudi Arabian capital city of Riyadh.